Back on the Nation at 5 with news just coming in, and I'm right here at our assignment desk, or the input desk as we call it, and this is what we've opened, ladies and gentlemen. This is a letter that's been written. This is a fight over naming of the hostel. Savarkar or Shahu Maharaj, that's the fight. And this is where the letter's been written to the Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari, Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, by the NSUI, National Students Union of India. And NSUI Mumbai, I said, condemns and objects to your recommendation to name the new international student hostel facility at Mumbai University's Kalina campus after Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. Savarkar is mythologized in popular imagination as Veer Savarkar. He is not only refrained from participating in the freedom struggle after the British released him from prison on account of his relentless pleas for mercy, but also actively supported English rulers to whom he has declared his loyalty. So this is clearly the Congress narrative, contrary to what the Shiv Sena and the BJP and the RSS believe. Now, NSUI Mumbai strongly urges that a new international hostel facility should only be named after an eminent personality who's contributed to the welfare of students' fraternity, irrespective of religion, caste or creed. And the new facility should be honored with the name of Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, a firm believer in the dictum that administration is for the welfare of the people. Many eminently practical steps which he took to improve a lot of people privileged under the and the weak. So that's the input that has come through right now. As I was reading that letter, ladies and gentlemen, clearly the fight is now brewing. What will the Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction, still part of the Agadi, do? Will they back this claim that's been mounted by the Congress and the NCP, or will they back the Eknath Shinde BJP group and go back to what the Shiv Sena has already ideologically believed? As Veer Savarkar, one of the ideological roots of the Shiv Sena under Balasaheb Thackeray. Herman now joins us with more details. Herman, has there been a response from the governor's office so far to the objections raised by the Congress, NCP and now the NSUI?
Well, Anand, what I can tell you is that the governor's office has definitely confirmed that they've received such sort of a letter. But what is going to be the response of the governor of Maharashtra is yet to be known. But as you were rightly pointing out, as far as the Uddhav Thackeray-led Shiv Sena faction is concerned, it's more of a catch-22 situation. Because on one hand, we do know, from late Balasaheb Thackeray to even Uddhav Thackeray in the present, they have never shied away from, heavy praises for late Veer Savarkar. But in this sort of situation, you have NSUI stating that you have Shahuji Maharaj, who should, the entire, this particular portion of the university should be named after, who also hails from Maharashtra. And if one looks at the letter, he says, and I quote, right, in Maharashtra, he pioneered free education and set up a chain of hostels where the children of the poor would be housed free of charge, unquote. So in this sort of situation, which side does Uddhav Thackeray go? That is something that remains to be seen. And it's, Anand, I can tell you, it's a developing story beginning now with this letter. And in fact, in the next few days, you can expect student groups to be protesting.
Well, the point is that this is also an ideological fight, because the Congress has always worked towards vilifying and villainizing Savarkar and rejecting Veer Savarkar, which is contrary to what the RSS, BJP and the Shiv Sena have done, who have eulogized him and who have hailed him as one of the foremost and, of course, also as a visionary. Now, we have